think you don't want me to want to show up.
Hey. Hey y'all, we live, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in. First of all, I definitely want to show gratitude for even having the opportunity to be able to fill in for my bro Jay. He will be back next Saturday, of course. I'm just here for this show. He'll definitely be back next Saturday. So I definitely show gratitude. I appreciate, and I'm very honored to be able to fill in for him. So, love you, bro. Hope you feel better. All right, so tonight, I just feel like we should just honestly just talk about our journey, you know, where we came from and where we are now, what that looked like, how we were able to overcome certain obstacles, how we learn who we are. I want to know who you guys are. Like, you know, first of all, who you guys introduce yourself. I know y'all say you usually behind the scenes, so it's super dope to be able to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the introduction. Yeah, so I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'm still in the organizing field, as I've always been, and working behind the scenes on the brain chamber. Like and subscribe. Yes, indeed.
All right, that's Shantae. She know a lot of things. So, you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Charles. I moved through St. Louis, Missouri.
I like that.
Thank you. I'm in the community. We're giving back. Thank you.
So, I'll introduce myself to folks again. My name is Kente, the Empress Queen of all fucking queens. I'm definitely standing on that. It's the confidence for me. Like, I definitely know that other empresses exist. And so, steps sis every time. All right, so why don't y'all tell us, like, I want to know more about y'all, like some of the obstacles you were able to overcome in these past, like, year, 2020 to now, and how you were even able to get to this point, you know, to be able to be working behind the scenes on the brain chamber and organizing.
Well, I've in the last year,
From 2020 to 2021, what's going on?
Well, I honestly don't even remember the person I was before 2020. I miss her all the time, but I'm living a new reality.
Okay.
Which, you know, open my eyes to different things. I just wish my journey wasn't as short for me to see those things. You know, I wish, but you know, you go through trials and tribulations in life.
Okay. Thank you, Sean. Any George, you want to add on to that?
Okay, yeah. My journey for the last year is mostly rediscovering myself and who I am and the things I like to do and how can I move forward, how do I prosper, how do I grow, breaking down those walls, clearing any blockages, you know, focusing on self, breaking down the walls that I set for myself.
So you said something that I have a question about. So you said you talked about focusing on yourself. Like, why is that important for you?
To focus on myself. I have to love myself first before I can love anyone else.
I understand that. Did you want to add something to that?
I mean, what Charles said, you do have to love yourself. And I'm gonna just say a teeny bit of why faith is so important. We talked about the last year, has changed. So over the last year, I've been to unions, and, this year moving forward, I am really invited to attend, not only attend, be a part of, not one, not two, but 3 weddings. And guess what? All those folks are young. And there's my boy, when he passed. I won't get to see them, get married and do that, but I am still blessed to see marriage happen.
So I just want to say something. First of all, I've had the honor to be able to be a part of your journey, Shantae, for many years, and yours as well, Charles. Despite like any time we may have spent not talking, we've always been connected through the soul. So, first of all, I definitely admire your strength, Sean. And so, like you said, you attended a lot of funerals, and so you lost a lot of people, but you started to find yourself when you lost them. And so, for me, like to be able to see you from the day that Deontay did pass away, and you were shaking and you hugged me, to now is y'all don't even understand. For real, honestly, it's a blessing. Like you said, I know that God carried you when you feel like you can't carry yourself. To lose your son and then your mom, like I would never pretend like I understand the pain because I don't. I haven't been there, and I couldn't imagine. But what I do know is, it's like the fact that your mom is now, and Deontay is now in a higher place, and they're able to guide you super dope. I learned Deontay way. You will always say to me, like, Deontay literally went and handpicked this, right? So I just wanted to say I'm super proud of you. And then Charles, like, I mean, understand, like, me and Charles spent a lot of days together, days and nights. And so during our transformation and our growth process, like, we spent hours meditating. And when I say meditating, let me be clear, praying to God, our ancestors, or whatever you want to call it. So, like, we learn to understand that we definitely don't sit above God, right? But God is within us, right? And God speaks through us. And so it was super dope to be able to experience figuring out many dates of important things that happened throughout 2020. Many predictions of what would happen before it happened. And just learning to be who we are from a soul level and love ourselves. I remember sitting back on the couch and talking about all our dreams and our goals. And like, I know one of your biggest things, like I know one of your biggest projects is like working on your home. Understand, like, it's a Black man who's like literally building his house from ground up. Everything he's doing is from his hands. And so, one, that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, again, I remember you like, the city was fucking with you. And like, you'd always talk about wanting to get the lights on, the water's running. And like, I went to my friend's house and I was able to use the bathroom and flush the toilet. Okay, my friend got lights. I was able to like literally flip the switch. Like, I'm hella proud of you.
I'm proud of Charles too.
I
watched
definitely.
him grow as well. I am very proud of him. With that transformation in life and my new reality, I realized that, seriously, I realized that when you gone, the world keeps turning. Shit keeps going on. So why not go for it and do what everybody else thinks? Go for it. So that's why
we got a question.
I am the way I am.
Say that, Sean. Okay. All right, so we got a question in the audience. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. I apologize. I may have missed
the
answer to this question because I stepped up for a second. But what exactly was like what spurred Charles? Like, what spurred you on to like get to the point where it's like I'm finna do this. I'm finna get my block back. I'm finna build up my own shit. Like, what was the inspiration? What was the impetus for?
Thank you, sir, in the audience. Thank you, sir.
Okay, without naming names.
You said it, but you got it.
No, without naming names. A former employer. You know, I was hired on and then laid off and then hired back on and fired and hired back on and quit and hired back on and laid off again. So you know, every time that will happen, I'll be in a position like right back where I started. Like from the beginning, I was like, okay, I'm putting all this time and work, and I'm actually putting my soul into it. But if they fire me, I'm in the same position that I was before. So
Your destiny's in their hands.
What you said.
so what do I do to change that? And
What did you
I did a lot of research. I did a lot of research.
do? Okay.
And, you know,
Educated yourself.
I educated myself definitely. I went to, you know, St. Louis is my home. You know, I went to see, yeah. I went to see, you know, what type of real estate I can, you know, purchase and my price range and my budget. And you know, the city of St. Louis have a LRA program, Land Revitalization Authority program.
You should tell all of us about it.
You buy a house. My house was built in 1895. All brick, 2-story for $1,000. I can afford that. But not only that, can I afford the work that goes into it? And you know, they offer sweat equity programs. So you know, let me sign up for that too. So you know, then I'm thinking forward. So now, what can I do to buy the next one? So just keep moving forward that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I know tonight, you know, we wanted to definitely get straight to the point, be able to talk about where we came from and where we are now. So I'm going to allow everybody to wrap it up with a few minutes of like the big key message they want to give out. I'm going to go ahead and start. I definitely want to say this. When I introduce myself as Empress, understand me that, yeah, I definitely am the queen of all fucking queens in my world, you know. I definitely understand that I came here to serve. And when I say serve, I came here to serve God, a higher power, however, you know, whatever religion you decide to go by, right? And so I learned to understand that I had the ability to heal as I healed throughout my process. I didn't decide to just wake up and stop doing pills. I decided to stop doing pills when someone very close to me, you know, passed away. And so for me, that was a big moment for me. And so it wasn't just for that person, it was also for myself. I no longer wanted to be clouded. I wanted to be able to understand the very pain that I was trying to avoid, you know, while I was doing those pills. And when I stopped eating meat, I didn't just stop eating meat to get all cute. I understood that I came here to serve, and in order for me to serve, I have to be healthy. And so that's when I decided to change my diet, because I wanted my temple to heal as well. So that way I will be able to serve God, serve a higher power. I do not think I'm better than anyone. I do not sit high or above anyone. What I do know is I refuse to vibrate on a low ass level. And so for me, I will forever pour confidence in myself. And every time I step, I'm going to step. So understand me. Yes, I am the Empress, the queen of all fucking queens. And yes, I do have the ability to heal. And so if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available. But that's not going to change. All I ask is that people understand that it starts with you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you decide to heal or not, I'm still going to continue on with my life. I'm still going to hold myself accountable, and I'm going to heal every single day, because it's a process. It's not about the destination.
I think the member has a question.
I'm sorry, go ahead, because we about to wrap
I was
it up.
gonna ask, how can we get in contact with you? You got Instagram, social
So
media?
y'all can definitely get in contact with me through my Instagram. My name is Kente Jackson, Kenta Jackson. The Brain Chamber tagged me in a lot of different videos. I'm actually going to be uploading this video, so please follow, subscribe. But like I said, to wrap it up, I just really want people to understand that all I'm saying is that once I started to learn things and I got messages clearly from God, from the divine, a higher power, my ancestors, once I started to learn who I was and reflected. I wanted to be able to go out and tell everybody what I had learned. Why judge? Learn to love people unconditionally. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just happy to spread this. So I am who I am. I'm going to go ahead and let Sean and Charles wrap it up.
Yeah, so I just got a message for everybody, especially the younger generation. The Most High will take a nobody, turn them into somebody in front of everybody. So shoot for your dreams and don't stop, because the world gonna keep going. All right.
All right, George, wrap it up for us. Wrap it up for us.
Y'all follow that? Oh,
Go ahead, wrap it up. You got
I'll just say be true to self. You know, dive deep, dive real, dive so down, dive deeper than you can dive, and then go farther. You know, just keep working on self. This is all about self, and I know we hear about self a lot, healing and self. Start with self.
All right, thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all like and subscribe again. I show gratitude to my bro Jay. I hope you feel better. I love you. I'm honored to be able to host tonight.
Stepping
Bye,
in from Jay.
y'all.